Cute. The Power of Knowing When to Walk Away by Annie Doak, best-selling author of Thinking in Bets. So about quitting, before we go much on it, because we were hardwired to think that success is something about hard work we learned from school. Then, if you are a fan of self-fiction books, you would know more about that, like persistence, perseverance, and maybe if you are so fan of it, you would have read Grit by Angela Duckworth as well. So we are our today's topic is something directly opposite of that. The untold story of success, which is quitting. We usually tell that winners never quit, quitters never win. But we are going to rethink about that and check whether that is really true. Coming to that, like there are multiple chapters on this book, so I'll quickly go through a contents. So chapter 1 is opposite of great virtue is also a great virtue. So because generally great virtue is being like quitting, like so, but generally it is considered that sticking is a great virtue like that. Quitting on time usually feel like quitting too early. If you quit too early, people will tell that okay, it is too early. Even we feel like that, and people others also feel same to us as well. Should I stay or should I go? Especially when you are on something that creates something like a dilemma, like you would not be able to easily quit, and that will be one of the most toughest decision you can ever make, whether it is in your career or in a job. Should I stay or should I go, even in a family relations or anything like that? Because when you are in it, you cannot. We'll go through multiple scenarios. Fourth chapter is about escalating commitment. So when we are on something, like when we invest on something or invest time, money, resources, or whatever it is, love, affection, hundreds of things, whatever as a human transaction wise we are inputting on something, we try to add on it, we try to commit on it. And sunk cost, that's chapter 5, sunk cost and fear of waste. If you know about sunk cost is something like whatever we have spent so far. So when we are trying to make decision, we usually think about sunk cost, but natural or best practice is not to think about it, but we are unable to do it. Monkeys and pedestal, interesting topic which alphabet is following. Like monkey is a big problem, pedestal is something everybody is talking about. So about like for example building an app or something, what is the app design and such thing is like pedestal, but what is actually monkey is something like what this can contribute to that users and how company can achieve its objectives or visions, objectives like that. Chapter 7, you own what you bought and what you thought. So generally we try to give more value to something which we own or which we bought than something of your company. You will have more endowment on that. Even if it is someone else's company, you don't have that much endowment in quitting and all these things, especially on other topics as well. And 8 is talking about hardest thing to quit is who you are, identity and dissonance, cognitive dissonance and all we talk about their identity. Like especially the hardest thing to quit is something like the habit of you. There are multiple books, Joe Dispenza book, and also like just forget what you are or identity and all these things. But generally it is hardest thing to quit when you are on something, when you become somebody. Then if you are a golf player or if you are a manager or if you are somebody, that makes it hard to quit as well. So that's identity, and cognitive dissonance is something like what we believe and we try to stick and consistent and all. Find someone who love you but doesn't care about hurt feelings, about coaching and all these things. Lessons from forced quitting, there are multiple examples because usually such topics are not being talked. Most of the things we heard about stories about success and that inspire or something, that is all success books are, but there's something else. Myopia of goals. Goal setting is something considered as like the benchmark of success and all, but we are trying to tell about this goal setting. Sometimes people make it myopic, and because goal setting means achieve or not achieve, so it's like done or not done like that. So you have to think in a different perspective. We'll go through all of that. So this is a quick summary or quick review of the chapters of the book. We'll go in detail chapter by chapter.